Well, do you remember the last episode when I wanted to create a video about cloudy days and there was the sun and I finished to shoot salamanders? Today is the same day, in the afternoon. And look behind me, the clouds arrived. Most people dislike days like this one. But in Italy, it's cloudy. Oh, my cat. However, most people dislike days like this one, cloudy days. But in Italy, it's cloudy, on average 1 day in 3. So if we had to stop every time it's cloudy, we would lose maybe 100 days per year. And probably if we lived in Scotland, we would have already abandoned photography. But cloudy days are part of nature, so part of the game. We just need to understand how to take advantage of them. And today I give you 5 tips to take better images with the floodlight. Before starting, I would give you the advice number 0. Be ready and prepare, because a days like this can easily turn in a days like this. And if you are distracted by frogs hiding in your shoes, you will hardly take good picture. Believe me. So remember to wear appropriate clothing and to bring covers for cameras and backpack, and snorkel and diving mask, the standards equipment of the good photographer. Okay, let's get started. Tip number 1 is go out and shoot. Most of the people hate this condition, so if you go out and shoot, you probably increase your chances to come back with something more interesting. Maybe uncommon, maybe unusual, but surely interesting. Stop photographing epic sunrise and burning sunset and go out and shoot in days, splendid cloudy days like this one. Tip number 2 is understand these conditions and embrace them. Floodlight is not always evil. For instance, in a days like this, the difference between highlights and shadows decrease. Although our eyes can resolve the details in the dark shadow and in the highlights, our cameras can achieve only a small percentage of the dynamic range of each scene. Dynamic range means the difference between highlights and dark shadow in a scene. You know the feeling when you are in front of a magnificent panorama and you try to shoot and then look at the picture, you make face like this. Well, the reason is the dynamic range capacity of our cameras. But in a cloudy day like this one, we can resolve all the scene in one image without using HDR, masking or whatever is your technique. And we can resolve a scene like this also with our phone without losing details in dark shadow or making white sky. And is a great advantage, isn't it? Tip number 3 is sleep more. Yes, most of the landscape photographers love a burning sunrise and sunset, clearly for their colors, but also because in that situation, unless you shoot backlight images, the histogram is more uniform. Well, cloudy days are like sunrise and sunset, but without burning colors. Apart from this discrete inconvenience, there is a huge benefit. You don't have to get up at 3 AM to shoot sunrise or wait until 9 p.m. to shoot sunset, because there will be neither sunrise nor sunset. One of the main advantages of days like this is having the same light conditions throughout the day. So we can get up at the crack of noon. It's a quote. Name of the movie? 1, 2, 3, 4? Nothing? Okay guys, we have a lot to learn. I'll give you the answer in the next episode. Tip number 4 is work on details. The clouds are like huge softbox, so they spread the light, so you can concentrate on portraits and details. And we can take magnificent pictures, for example, of this flower here. I have a problem with the focus. Okay. I'm going to use my macro extension tube. Okay, ready. Maybe I'll try f8 to have more depth of field. It's quite good. Try get much closer. Oh, nice. I love it. Love macro photography. Having no harsh light can really help you and bring out your image. For instance, 1 year ago at Bryce Lake in the north of Italy, I took magnificent images in a day like this with a flat grey light and a bit of rain that popped the colors. As you can understand, I definitely love flat light. Tip number 5 is go shooting woodlands and trees. They normally are the harder subject to shoot. During the filming of last episode, at the end, the clouds arrived. And I tried to take some picture of the woodlands, forest, and the path that leads to the waterfall. And that's the picture. If we are in a mountain forest and we are lucky, we can find low clouds that increase perspective. As in the picture I'm showing you now that I took some months ago on Monte Tancia. But remember that low clouds predicted rain, so get prepared. We finally arrived at the end of this episode and the sun came out again. Maybe there will be a beautiful sunset. And I hope you learn a lot. I surely learned that I have to do something with my hair. Yeah, cut all my hair. However, if you like this video, I would be immensely grateful if you sign up to my channel. For you it's a small gesture, but for me it's really important because you can help me grow and prepare more videos. But until then, arrivederci.